disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. And one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Now the pitch. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
He lost one down the sideline. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is in the air. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Give to the fullback. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They'll run the option. Runs through the tackle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Well, they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Here comes the heat. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down. Finds a tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Booker. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with the first down. Hands it off on the counter.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the 1st down at the 31.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. This time they'll go to the running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it up the 16-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Trying to get the edge with the jet sweep. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
You know, in the running game, there's a lot of ways that you can attack a defense. You can do it conventionally with running backs, and we're seeing more and more teams use the quarterback in the RPO game and zone reads. But I love when you sprinkle in a little jet sweep. Use the athleticism of your wide receivers to help you go get 1st downs.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And it's a touchdown. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking downfield on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. Got the 1st down himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The option look. He'll pull it on the read. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Harrington. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Motion from the back. They'll go to the fullback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Oh, they're And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And here comes the offense on second down. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. It's complete to the left. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And now on third down after that last run. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Booker. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Handoff to the lone back. Runs through a tackle. Picks up the first down, still moving. All the way in for the touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run the counter. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on third down. Pocket breaking down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Don't just make a play. Make a play. Fumble recovery, scoop, and score for the touchdown. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Just about second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He'll ride his man on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you've got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football away, because not only are you getting it picked off, but he's returning it now down close to your goal line and setting his offense up in great field position.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. On the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. On the option. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Goes to the option. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. On the option. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that 1st down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Gonna take a shot. He's got it inside the 25. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run the option. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. A run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. It's good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep chalking out there.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Wants to throw on first down. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll leave it with him. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. 1st and 10 for the offense. Motion from the wideout. The short hands, it's Booker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Just keep slinging it. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Fakes to grab. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Here comes the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now the toss.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the 3rd down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Rides the back on the option, the give. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Still on his feet at the 45. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. That's caught It's Booker. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Booker. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Platt. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The option look. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. With the catch, it's Booker. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Quickly to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Gets it out fast. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. They're working that left side. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Wants to throw it. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. This one's complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They'll ride the hot hand. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll try to pound their way in. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So an 82-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And on second down for this offense, they'll run play action. Pushes on him. Fires on the move. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got a third down and manageable from right around midfield. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Now on the option. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Now on second down. Sends it back in motion. On the option. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Here they come trying to convert a third and short from the 28. On the option. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Punt is on its way. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. Fourth time we've seen this guy punt it today. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Goes to the option. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On the option. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the big fullback. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Handoff to the fullback. He's in open space downfield. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Big fullback's got it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Snagged out of the air. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They'll run the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Now the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Play action pass Connecticut's success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Deep shot for the end zone. Just threw that one way too far. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Set to kick this one away.
Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's a first down.
Got it behind the line. It's Booker. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it set up on the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Running the read option to the left. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. They'll run the option. Here's the handoff. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's got it down the left. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
On first down, running the read to the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And here comes the punt team. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Power football with the run. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Give to the running back. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Pulls it and fires to the left. Turning it on! Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
I tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
From the 30-yard line on first down. He leaves it with his back. Spins away from the defender. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Here comes the speed on the jet sweep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in. It's Booker. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Makes the grab. It's Booker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. The inside handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gets the back moving. Trying play action. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. Here comes the option. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The option look. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
He'll ride his man on the option. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll try the run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. The give on the inside. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the 2nd half to get back in this?
He's going to throw deep right side. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He's going to be a little short. It'll be 4th down from the 44. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off play action. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Looking to fire. This time he's got his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wants to throw on third. Here's the pressure. Couldn't find a man, just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They bring the punter onto the field now. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The give to the right. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on third down. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And here comes the punt team. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. He's got his man, makes the grab. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the air on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.